I want to help you understand the origins of clicker training, what clicker training is used for, the role of the clicker, what's clicker training, and finally, how to teach clicker training. Short answer, clicker training is a positive reinforcement training method used by animal behaviorists and pet parents to encourage certain behaviors. Long answer, clicker training is a form of operant conditioning. The system uses a conditioned reinforcer, which is the clicker. A conditioned reinforcer is a previously neutral stimulus, the clicker, that is paired with a primary reinforcer, treats. By doing so, the conditioned reinforcer, the clicker, is going to acquire the same reinforcement properties as the primary reinforcer, the treats. But I know that you didn't come here for a description because you have Wikipedia for that. As always, you can skip to any part of the video that you want to watch or rewatch using the timestamps in the description box down below. B.F. Skinner and two of his students first identified and described the principles of operant conditioning. They believed that the training methods at the time were being very inefficient because there was way too much time between the moment where the animal was doing the behavior and the praise or reward that was happening because of it. For instance, imagine you're training your cat to sit. You approach them with food or with your hand to praise them or reward them. By the time that you arrive to your cat has moved 20,000 times, and by the time that you reward them, they're not going to know what are you rewarding them for. There's just too much going on between the moment that they sit and the moment they receive the reward for having sat. It's going to take a lot of time and a lot of repetitions for the animal to understand that what it's being rewarded, it's the act of sitting. So B.F. Skinner and these two students coined the term bridging stimulus. Bridging stimulus came to life in 1940, and basically it's the introduction of a secondary reinforcer to bridge the gap between the behavior that we want to see repeated and the reward for that behavior. These secondary reinforcers receive the name of markers because they mark the behavior that you want to see repeated in the future. But more on this later. To keep it very simple, because we could be talking about this for days, animal behavior is shaped by 5 big motivators. Eat, not be eaten. Produce offsprings. More of the good stuff, less of the bad stuff, and subscribing to this channel. Okay, maybe not the last one, but subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified when the next video is up. All behavior happens because the animal is trying to fulfill one of these 5 motivators. And if you think about it, which is the motivator that you have easiest access to? You said it. Food. When using operant conditioning to encourage animal behavior, we're going to use food as a primary reinforcer to achieve one of these 3 things. Capturing a behavior. We're going to reward the animal in the act of doing something that we want to see more often. Behaviors that are rewarded are more likely to be repeated in the future. So by rewarding an animal that's doing something that we like, we're going to encourage that behavior happening again. Luring. Use the treat as a magnet to lure the animal to a position or a location that you want. One very easy example to understand luring, it's the donkey and the carrot. And finally, shaping behavior, gradually building towards the desired behavior by creating smaller games and rewarding each step along the way. One example of shaping behavior is shoulder training or riding on a bike with your cat. From easy to difficult, capturing is the easiest way to train an animal, then it's luring, and finally shaping. The basis of effective clicker training is to deliver the reinforcer at the same time that the behavior happens. And we have primary reinforcers and secondary or conditioned reinforcers. The clicker or conditioned reinforcer, it's previously a neutral stimulus, meaning that there's no perceived value attached to the clicker sound itself. When you first receive your clicker from Amazon or from your local store, the sound of the clicker is going to be useless until you charge it. Charging the clicker, it's the name for pairing the primary reinforcer, food, with the sound of the clicker. Secondary or conditioned reinforcer. When we pair the clicker with the food, the secondary reinforcer acquires the same reinforcement properties as the primary reinforcer, the food. The click becomes a reinforcer on its own. Money is to humans a conditioned reinforcer. Despite the paper bills are not reinforcers on their own, they can be used to acquire primary reinforcers such as food, water, or shelter. And therefore money becomes a reinforcer on its own. People love money, don't they? So how do you pair the clicker with the food? I'm glad you asked. By the way, if you have any questions, you can write them down in the comments section. The process of pairing the clicker with food is called charging the clicker. And charging the clicker is achieved by repetition. Cats only learn on a relaxed state. So if you're clicking at the same time that you're delivering the food, your cat won't be able to build a connection between the clicker and the reward. You have to first click, then reward. Click, then reward. After a few repetitions, the animal is going to understand that after a click, comes a reward. An easy way to know if the clicker is charged is because after the click, your animal is going to be looking for the reward. For impaired animals that cannot hear the clicker, a light or a gesture can serve as markers. If you don't have access to a clicker, you can also use a verbal command like yes or good. Yes, clicker training works for cats. Actually, any animal can learn new behaviors using clicker training. But in this channel, we are all about training cats and doing more and better with our furry friends. We have dozens of videos about training cats, from correcting unwanted behavior to teaching your cat to jump on your shoulder, amongst many others. If you like this kind of content and you want to see more of it, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified when the next video is up. There's no better way to connect and bond with your cat than through clicker training. Now that you know what clicker training is, watch this video to learn how to clicker train your cat in just 3 very simple steps. Stay wild, stay safe, see you outdoors.